We've been doing this for a really long time, guys. 20 months, almost 2 years. That's longer, just longer than it feels like, for sure. And about a year or so ago on stream, I actually feel like it was one of our earliest streams. We played a card called Burn Bright, and we had a lot of fun. For some reason, this is one of the streams that stuck out most to me in like the streams I've enjoyed the most over the last almost 2 years now. And we don't quite have Burn Bright in Standard anymore. But we have cards that are just better than Burn Bright. So maybe the deck is even better than it used to be. This is a good old mono red, tons and tons of 1-drops deck so that we get a ton of creatures on the battlefield really, really early in the game. And then we just play You See a Pair of Goblins or Ambitious Assault. This is new. This made me want to play the deck. This is from Kamigawa. This is Burn Bright, but if we have a modified dude, we draw a card. It's really good. It's so good. But You See a Pair of Goblins is also pretty sweet. You see this in Goblins decks sometimes, but it's not a very good card in those decks even. So how good is it going to be here? Well, in the Goblins decks, you have a couple of 1-drops, you have some 2-drops and 3-drops, often your anthems. You have a 4-drop anthem in the Goblin deck. So that deck kind of spaces out its curve a lot. I think a card like this is best used in a deck that is just full bore 1-drops. Just 20 1-drops or more if you can help it. Just fill your board as quickly as possible. And then on like turn 4, you see a pair of goblins and you just win the game. Right? These are both instant speed, so your opponent will miss blocks or not think you're going to actually deal that much damage, and just let like 3 guys through, and then suddenly you deal 9, right, or 10 or 11 or whatever. And that can just end a game, like out of nowhere. So You See a Pair of Goblins is also pretty sweet. It just makes 2 guys. That instant speed, that's kind of good. And like EOT, you can make a couple of guys, and that's fine against some opponents. So again, these are just better than Burn Bright. And Burn Bright, the last time we played it, was actually, again, like gas. Like it was a really fantastic card the last time we played it. Although I would never, say that Burn Bright is like a top tier card or anything. But now that we have strictly better, he said the thing, versions of Burn Bright, I'm excited to play this deck again. Ambitious Assault may not look like much, but if we can draw the card, I actually think this card is really sweet. So a full play set of Burn Bright altogether between these 2 cards, but the other stuff is what's important. But red has a lot of really good 1-drops right now, right? We got Kimono Faces Kakazan, which is maybe the best red 1-drop like in the whole format, like one of the best 1-drops in the whole format. Damage directly to an opponent. This can sometimes kill a Lolth or a Wandering Emperor, depending on how they've used their loyalty. Like a Lolth that makes spiders is kill it with the Kimono, and that's really cool. And then, really importantly, the creature version of it exiles stuff when it dies, and that's great against your Shambling Ghast, your Eye Twitch, and Bloody Bloss. Lots of creatures do stuff when they die in this format right now, and Etchings is great against that. It's also a Haste Deuter on turn 3, which can line up really well with the You See a Pair of Goblins. Just throwing that out there. But aside from that, we've also got a ton of other good 1-drops in red. Rabbit Batteries, obviously awesome. Play that card. Hull Monitor is better than it looks. Making a creature, making it not be able to block, like freezing it in combat, is actually kind of sweet and a good mana sink some of the time. Fireblade Charger is awesome, especially in combination with You See a Pair of Goblins. Even if your opponent blocks it, you can cast You See a Pair, which you probably shouldn't stop at that word when you're saying the name of that card, but I think that just makes it funnier. We'll give this thing a shot. I cannot wait to play with an equivalent card to Burn Bright again, because that card has been really fun in the past. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so this is probably fine. We go first. I just don't know what to play first. Probably Kimono. I think in these situations, you usually want to play Kimono first. I think. Opponent starts with Evolving Wilds. That's fun. Let's go with, well, we could go Adversary. Or, let's test out our theory here. Let's go Hall Monitor. Let's test out the Burn Bright theory. Because we'll go Hall Monitor to get a 2/2. They'll pop their wilds. I wonder for what? Blue or red? Probably. Oh, it's green! How did I know? It's like something in the back of my head was like, it could be green, Dev. It is green. Alright, let's swing 3 on turn 2. Not bad. The next turn, we get a 2/2, and we can go ahead and Burn Bright. Oh, it's Selesnya. Oh, it's Landfall. Okay. That makes sense, yeah. Fearless Fledgling. Now, I don't have to ambitious assault yet. It's worth pointing out if we assault, we do get to draw a card, so that's pretty sexy. But I think I'll play with fire. Adversary, come on, man! Come on! We didn't even get a chance to burn bright, dude. God, so if we had casted that turn and gotten through, just wondering. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage, dude. We go first, because we're the aggro deck. I love it. I love being the beatdown. Den turn 1, rabbit battery, let's go. I love attacking on turn 1, man. I'm an aggro player at heart. Ooh, Hive into Eye Twitch. Sworn enemy, but not really. I'm just Spike Field that, and I think I will go ahead and do it before they can Deadly Dispute. Pop him in the chops with this rabbit. It's a hairy situation for them. Does losing your Eye Twitch completely screw you? Oh no, they got another one. Yep, I knew it. They always have another one. I'm just gonna kill it. You can have your learn, dude. Whatever. You want it so bad. You can have. We're gonna get bodied by a meat hook massacre this game. It's like definitely gonna happen. Get ready. Get ready. Put him at 15. I'll take that. It's not terrible. You can put him at 10 next turn if they don't play a dude. Well, maybe they'll environmental sciences, but they played a land already, which makes me think they won't do that. Pass. Oh, okay. Our turn. Bloodthirsty adversary. What do you have? I have a hero's downfall. That's all of your mana. Okay. Still gonna get hooked here. We will definitely get hooked. So, you know, I could play Falcon Wrath Pit Fighter. I could do that, or I used to attach the rabbit battery. I'm gonna make them have it. I'm gonna make them have that meat hook massacre, but they do though. They totally do. So guaranteed, man. Oh, it's a soul. It's a Sorin. That's actually amazing. They create the 2/3. Let's draw an untapped land. We don't, but we do get a frostbite, which is cool. Frostbite is enough. Alright, now I'm going to configure this rabbit battery to the pit fighter? Sure. Swing in on face for 3, swing at sword for 2. Just keep causing problems, but I expect a Loth or a meat hook. This deck should be really, really good against us. Environmental sciences. If they get the land, they can still hook, but not for enough. Valky hits the board. Okay. They don't grab anything because we ain't got nothing. Let's play Pit Fighter. Let's attach it to the other Pit Fighter. That hung a little bit. Let's get in with everyone. Block with Valks. 7. Reconfigure the rabbit battery to the Pit Fighter. Say go. You know, I keep expecting a sweep, but now I'm not sure. You know, I played Valky last turn. Turgrid is what we're doing. Okay. Well, let's do the same thing we did last turn. Precisely the same thing we did last turn. But that's fine. Block. Put him at 3. Let's configure the rabbit battery to a Falcon Wrath Pit Fighter. Literally the same turn. But now we may be in trouble. We have to draw. God, Jinji comes down. Yikes. They don't do anything, but that's cool. We win the game. Let's go. Whew, let's unattach the rabbit battery, which was the star of this game. They block with Jinji, they block with Turgrid, we put them at 2. And let's play with fire, baby! Let's go! Let's do it. Alright. Whew, 2-0, everybody, from playing really, really aggressive. Our gravy train has run out. The biscuit wheels have ground to a fine powder. Up against Churcho 400 here because we do not get to go first. But the hand still looks like it'll do something. Let's see. Opponent starts with tapped Emiria's Call. It's Kumano. Sometimes in life you gotta face your Kakazan. You gotta do it. Black-white foretells a card. So, you know, a great sign. let's throw down this adversary. Smack in the face for 3 and bolt the opponent on turn 2. Shattered Sanctum Doomscar? You gonna go ahead and play it? I'd like that. Of course I would. Sit on it for a minute. Let's exile this saga and return to the battlefield under our control. You know, I could just keep playing more haste, but then, like, we're gonna get scarred. Like, if we're gonna be scarred for life. This kid's gonna happen. What if we just try to come in on attacks here? Maybe we don't play adversary, we just go with Hall Monitor or something. Swing with it. Could always do either one of these things, Ambitious Assault or See a Pair of Goblins, but I'm expecting instant speed removal here. I think I want to Hall Monitor. That's a Doomscar, isn't it? Over there, Foretold, that's a Doomscar, so that we can't play too heavy to the board here. They had to click through that. Bang, bang. Let's put them at 11. And then let's end the turn. What I may do here is see if they Doomscar, and then if they do, we'll see a pair of goblins. They Doomscar. Okay. Cool. They did it. So I think playing no creatures that turn was absolutely right. Let's see a pair. Resolves very quickly, which is good news. Did we make him have another one? Just play both these dudes, you know? Hall Monitor, Bloodthirsty Adversary. Go to town. I think instead... I want a Charger. Hall Monitor. We still have Adversary. Put him at 8. So, Resolved Ambitious Assault wins. If we have these dudes out. Our turn, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Who says we'll resolve it? Well, let's try to win the game, I guess. Again, it feels like they clicked through there. Rather than it just... Oh my goodness! Okay! We resolved it. It's resolved. Wandering Emperor, okay. What does that do? Okay, they exile one of our guys. They gain 2, so they go to 1. And we can kill them with Spikefield Hazard. No, we can't. We can't do it yet. Okay. In the turn. Alright, let's do it. Whew. So now they scar. Or something. Farewell. Remove all creatures. And then create a 2/2. And we win the game. We actually have our options of winning the game here, but screw it. Let's just Spikefield. That seems more denigrating. So 3-0, baby. All right, good showing so far for the Burn Bride. We actually got to cast Burn Bride that time. Let's go first. we even get to go first now. And Kimano, we just always get to play this card turn 1. It's awesome. I'm gonna get to Bloodthirsty Adversary again. That's proven to be pretty good. Hive of the Eye Tyrant turn 1 into Dockside Chef. Oh, we get a pair of goblins. Let's Adversary. Dang, they don't want to lose their chef. Cooking up something spicy. Oh, Hall of the Storm Giants over there. We get a tapped land, which is kind of booty, but whatever. Let's just throw down another adversary. Bang in real quick. See what our opponent does. They deadly dispute their dockside after a block. They'll still go to 12 here. But we gotta watch out. They got mana, and they got a Meat Hook Massacre. It's an Esper deck. Here comes an Eye Twitch. But nothing else. Okay. Well, that Eye Twitch isn't actually very good in this situation. Because we have an Etchings. I want to go ahead and do this so bad. They'll take 8 and go to 4, which I don't think is good enough right now, actually. They dispute. Okay. We're going to have to play through a Meat Hook Massacre here, aren't we? Well, maybe not. They got a Pest Summoning off the Learn. That would really make it seem like they need blockers. Could have been 8. So, since I don't think they have a hook, I want to play these guys. No, I don't. I want to Royal Eruption your face. Put them at 5. Again, we're at the point where it's a difference between Massacre wins and Massacre, you know, no Massacre, we win. So, sounds like they're counting up a Meat Hook right now. No, it's a Shambling Gas. I still fear a Meat Hook, though, right? Honestly. No, they're going to Summoning. Okay. Neat. Well, let's Hall Monitor. And almost win the game. Very close to win the game here. But not quite. Gotta attack through him. Gotta do it. Well, let's see a pair. Because that should kill them, since they block this way. Baleful Mastery, nice. We draw the card, but it's just a land. That's okay, that land lets us swing with Den next turn. Sucks we don't get to finish him, though. But they don't get to gain life off of pests. So sweet. Scoop it up, bud. Scoop it up. Burn bright, son! It's always good! Is it always good? Is it always good? Yeah, I came around on the math, but I had sniffed out removal spell. I see you, Oki, in chat. Saying, you know, just it's 5. It's win if you swing all. It's 5 with Burn Bright and all that stuff. Yeah, I got that, but I sniffed out removal spell, so I was worried about swinging everything. But you got to make them have it. The thing is, they had it and they still lost, so it's fine. They scooped it up. I'm surprised, dude. I'm surprised they scooped it up when they did. They have to have Meat Hook Massacre in their deck. They have to. But that said, Oki, I think you're still right. I should have just like immediately done it, like no thinking. But it's probably best like to always think about everything. I get people in comments sometimes like, "You think a lot, man," like accusing me of thinking about stuff. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. All right, we go first again. It's nice. It's good to be aggro, baby. We get another Kumano turn 1. I think this is what you're supposed to do turn 1, like every time. I think. We don't have a lot of creatures this time. That could be a problem. Lair of the Hydra turn 1. Fireblade also plays kind of well with Kumano. So now we can shock something when it dies. Double Fireblade on turn 2. If we were to... Okay. Just theoretically, we wouldn't have the lands for it, but if we were to play Burn Bright this turn, we could have swung for like 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 11. Pretty good. Let's play with Fire the Liberator. Oh, I should have Frostbitten the Liberator. Well, that might not actually be true. I may have done the right thing there, actually. Maybe I should save Frostbite for 3 toughness creatures here. Let's end the turn. Ranger class is the play. But is that all you got? Yeah, so I will use the Frostbite now. Humano. Let's play that. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I mean, this is the turn where they could turn everything around. I will say that. Liberator is the play. That can kill the Kumano. Moonrise. Okay. Cool. Our turn. I mean, that didn't do anything. I mean, I guess it made it nighttime, but not really. Yeah, it's okay. I'll give him a sorry. Maybe you don't, who knows? Who knows? It's fine. It's fine, bro. I love you. Serves you right for rushing ahead. They tell themselves. At least our opponent has a sense of humor. We swing in there, put him at 3, and then I guess we can put him at 1 with a hazard, but one way or the other. We get another Kumano 2-2 next turn, so pretty sure the game's over. Are we 5-0 with this terrible deck? Opponent goes first for the 4th game in a row. Come on, Arena. Very nice. They play Hive, but thankfully, we actually didn't have to face down iTwitch or Shambling Gas turn 1. Seems like the last few games have all been turn 1 iTwitch or Shambling Gas. Because Arena knows what's good against us. They're going to make us play against it. You better believe it. Hall monitor. Make that a 2-2. Rabbit battery. In case we configure the rabbit battery to something. Keep as much power on the board as possible. We'll keep as much power on the board. Can I play against not swamps? You know? Like, a lot of meat hook maskers today, I think. Have you considered that your opponent may play swamps? Yes. I didn't think every opponent would play swamps. But we can't yell too much about what's going on tonight because we won 5 in a row. Like, literally, no matter what happens, we can be pretty happy with, the deck. Put him at 9. Let's get swept. It's happening, baby. Here it comes. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Massacre. No, it's a fading hope. Holy crap. They give us back. Okay. Okay, so what we've learned so far tonight, we are now 6-2. What we've learned so far tonight is that if the opponent doesn't have Meat Hook Massacre, we win the game. But if any opponent playing Swamps draws Massacre, I'm pretty sure we lose, dude. But we have gotten extraordinarily, fortunate tonight. We go first. We get a Kumano on turn 1 again. Always get this card turn 1. I'll take it, though. Not complaining at all. Ooh. Another red deck. Please don't be blue-red again. I feel like blue-red is cheating. That's Falcon Wrath Pit Fighter. Next turn, perhaps there's a world where you see a pair of goblins is really good next turn. Battle Cry Goblin. Nice. Okay. Throw down Hall Monitor, let's go. We are in the driver's seat, baby. Bang, 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 bang. Put him at 14, Killer Battlecry Goblin, which is probably the best card in their deck. I considered playing that card. Don't have a whole lot of goblins, but I think Battlecry Goblin might be kind of a good enough 2-drop by itself. It's not a bad card. Opponent thinking it over. They have 6 in their hand and 3 mana to spend, so they might be able to turn things around significantly here. Somehow I knew they had Reckless Stormseeker. They probably will not attack with this. They do not. Okay. We get Hall Monitor. We're close to activating the Stint of the Bugbear. Throw down Hall Monitor. Let's activate a Hall Monitor for the first time tonight. Swing 5. Seems good. Put him at 9. One thing I thought about for drawing gas is Ogre Head Helmet or whatever it's called. Ed Helms, I think we usually call it. Hey, it's this. It's the Anthem effect. Nice. Kimono faces Kakazan. Alright. So they got Hobgoblin, Bandit Lord, and the Kimono. I wonder if they try to go on the offensive. That would not be the right thing to do, but we'll see. Yeah, they just say our turn. Well, let's Frostbite the Bandit Lord. This can remove stuff. I don't like that. And then you can't block. And then swing 5. It worked pretty well for the last turn, so. Put him at 4. I think we probably win. But there's really no guarantee. There really isn't. We could still fall behind here. It's possible. Like, what if they Frostbite and play 2 guys? Like, that could be a problem. Bandit Lord. It's gonna be a big Bandit Lord. But, yeah, we win anyway. We can just, like, make both of these guys not be able to block. And just swing for 4, right? So, yeah, cool. Up against Magikarp here. So, maybe they'll just splash around. They get to go first, though. So, we'll see. We'll see if this Magikarp turns into a Gyarados. Gyarados? That's how you're supposed to say it. So, red source turn 1 for the opponent. That happened last game. It's Rabbit Battery. Swang that big old thing on in, that big old rabbit boy. We'll swing him on in, bud. Oh, you gonna waste removal on a Rabbit Battery? They are. Well, it's just a Spike Field. That's probably the correct thing to do. Is this blue-red again? Yes. Oh, you jerk. You jerk. It's Kimono here. Into a battery. Actually, I'm going to Hall Monitor, because I smell a Jwari. I'd rather they draw the Monitor, but they don't. Okay. Swing. Bang. Put him at 18. Hey, they had a Jwari! Unless they just drew it this turn. Is that possible? Did you just draw that this turn, and that's your 3rd land? You don't have any lands beyond that? Could be. I don't know if that's a good read or not. I want to play this Den, but I also want 3 mana this turn. So I won't play the Den. Sure. Seems pertinent. Alright, let's Adversary? Yeah. If we play through Jwari, playing Adversary now. They're going to counter it. No, it's on the table. Cool. Some frosty, delicious beans that are very cool. You're going to Fading Hope? No, Dragon's Fire. Okay. Alright, so a Goldspan Dragon deck, but they don't have a Goldspan right now. Actually, I guess we don't know that. We don't know that at all. We get another land, but that's fine. We can play this land, a Den of the Bugbear this turn. And then next turn we can just... And next turn we can swing with the Den maybe. So, with that in mind, we know that we're going to need all of our mana to swing with Den next turn. Let's go ahead and configure this. Although I am a little bit worried about that, to be honest. All Monitor. Because they may have like Fading Hope or something. They don't seem like they have anything though. They got a 12. It makes me worry what they do have in their hand. Maybe they do have a Goldspan in there or something. Burning down the house. Burning down the house. Well, we get a battery. Need to run a battery of tests. Well, we have a Hall Monitor, but at this point I think we'll just swing with Den and hold the Monitor, right? We get swept. And we still have a Dude in our hands. Hell, if we get swept, we just keep swinging with Den at this point, I think. Gold Spanner. Knew it was coming. They swing with Goldspan. I didn't see that coming. That's interesting. Well, let's swing with 10. Do they have a removal spell for the den? No, they don't. They just go to 1. Alright. Neat. So, maybe another burn down the house? Usually, when a deck casts Goldspan Dragon and attacks with it, it just means they don't have any hope of winning the game at that point. They're overwhelmed, but I don't know about now. Yeah, they say go. Well, let's try and just play with Fire for the win first. Make them spend some mana. And then, if they have, like, Unsummon or something, you know, who knows? Like, if they counter this, there was a thought process going on in my head, one way or the other. I think it looked like they wanted us to attack there, didn't it? Did it not look like they wanted us to attack? I guess I could have also played the Hall Monitor, see if they have something for that, but still, we won. We won a billion games tonight. So, we go first, and it's looking all right. It's Kumano. Or Kumano. We're up against Mystical Brent. Not your average Brent here. This one is mystical. They get a Shambling Ghast. Oh, my life. Alright, let's Bloodthirsty Adversary. Swing. Stupid Shambling Ghast. It's alright, we got a Kumano. It's going to be good against Ghast. They do not block. That means I think they do have a Deadly Dispute. Just throwing that out there. They have an Elder Fang Disciple. A Braid? Sure. It's always weird to get rid of a removal spell. Interesting. Interesting. I think what I want to do is Pit Fighter. Kumano. Get in. I'll take a double block here. They do double block. That kind of signals Meathook Masker, but they play Elder Fang Disciple. That might mean they have so many creatures they don't play Masker, but that's... A lot of creatures is not necessarily a prerequisite to Masker. Oh, they may make a mistake here. They're going to make a mistake. Yeah, they screwed up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, Mystical Brent. Mystical Brent. Sorry, bud. All right, the Acquisitions Expert. Let's let him have a battery. Because we've definitely done enough assaulting, am I right? Alright, let's, maybe I should have kept the battery to make it a 2-2 and swing, but I really wanted the Royal Eruption. In my defense. I really wanted the Royal Eruption. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 if we just Royal Eruption the Expert. I like that. I like it. It's like I could have saved the Royal Eruption there. I'm worried about Masker this turn, but even if they Masker this turn, we still get to keep our adversary and we get a 2-2. So, I won't outright kill them, but... Oh, a cube! Yay! A Gelatinous Cube! That card's good. That card's awesome. Okay, Cube, we can kill it. That's dope. And just swing away for the win, so yeah, cool. Cool, thanks Royal Eruption, you're awesome. I like you, Gelatinous Cube, I'm sorry you weren't good this game. You're a good card. You're a good card, Gelatinous Cube, I love you. Love you, Gelatinous Cube. Good game. Oh, Mystical Brent. Sorry, bud. I'm so sorry, Mystical Brent. Opponent made the misplay we're looking for. Like, if I was doing a deck tech on this, I would be like, and sometimes your opponent blocks with Shambling Ghast or Eye Twitch, and they forget that Etchings makes creatures exile, and proof of concept right there. We go first. We go first, and it's fine. We get to play a card with a big old full moon on it, turn 1. Big Savannah Lions. Makes me feel good. That's nostalgic. A 1-mana, I don't know what it is about a 1-mana 2-1, but it really does it for me. But we're going to lose this game. Let's hit for 2. I can already tell you, man. We don't have a great start. Opponent on blue-red. We've lost every game against blue-red tonight. I don't love the way this is shaping up. Let's face Kakazan. No creature next turn. Let's draw one. Opponent has a counter spell of some kind. Considering negate? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, I guess you're just going to get your stupid face roller up for your trouble. Put him at 12. I'm still not liking the look of this game. I'm really not. We need creatures. There's one. That's pretty good. Pit Fighter! Opponent's got removal. God. Tonight's been fun. Having to play against, like, barrage of removal spells every game. They decide not to fire one off there. Let's Snow-Covered Mountain. Pit Fighter. I am very worried about a sweep. But if they have a sweep, they probably don't have it this turn. Technically, you see a pair of goblins drawn here could win the game. We get it. Oh my god, we get it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think we win right here. I really don't. They Frostbite. Resolve. Fading Hope. Resolve. You got some melt spell. You got yet another removal spell. I told you they had removal spells. I knew it. Well, in this case, let's just hit for one. Put him at 8. Pit Fighter. Happy Feet. In the turn. So, that's 7 damage. That's 7 damage right there. Gold Span Dragon comes down. Okay. Okay. Alright. I can abrade that treasure token. I could abrade that treasure token right now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Put 3. Then we have to draw a Royal Eruption, and we've already drawn one this game. Now, I could abrade the treasure token now, make them do whatever actions they have to take, and then next turn cast You See a Pair of Goblins, deal 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, put him at 1. So like a Play with Fire or a Spikefield Hazard that gets drawn in that situation wins the game, right? So I am going to do this. I am going to do this. I'm really going to do this. This is such a stupid play. It's such a weird play, but I'm doing it. All right, let's draw correctly. We did! Holy crap! Yes! I am the smartest person to ever live. Let's go, baby! Oh, we created the goblins! We created the goblins! Oh, no! I am the smartest person who ever lived. Content. You're messing with me? You'll get your content, baby. Yes. They swing with Gold Span. You gonna play a sweep? The Alchemist Gambit. Okay. They have to win the game this turn. This is gonna end up being my favorite game of all time on stream. We made the goblins. They gambit. Don't you lose anyway, though? How does that work? No. Wait a minute. Well, maybe they just I thought they paid 3 mana for it, but maybe they just cast it, you know. If you play a gold spam with that. When you're dead, you're dead. I scoop early too. You know, you name. It's okay, I scoop. We go first. There was an article in an Inquest magazine when I was probably 12 or so, when I was a young warthog. And it was like, you know, little tips to make your Magic the Gathering play better. And most of these tips were not actually very good, to be honest. But one that I remember to this day and will hold on to forever is to never ever quit. And I know that that's not right. I mean, you've seen me quit on stream, like concede games on stream. Oh, it's red, blue, ruin crab. Okay. You've seen me concede games on stream before, but still, I am sometimes reticent to do that. Let's kill this ruin crab. Because, you know, an article from Inquest that I read when I was really young said basically never quit. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what you might draw. Unless you know specifically what you could and could not draw. Like, you know every card in the deck. And you know you can't draw anything to get you out of a situation. This is a fun turn, isn't it? We get to triple haste creature. But that article's always stuck with me. And, you know, we've won games that looked unwinnable. There have been games in, like, World Championship Series that looked unwinnable for one player, and that player ended up winning. So, you just never know. Heated debate a rabbit battery, that's fun. We get in a braid. Let's configure the battery to a charger. And start running. Put him at 6. What you gonna do? We're running wild on you over here. Iteration. Man. 2 removal spells. And I still don't think they're quite going to be able to do it here. But we are their worst matchup. This deck is pretty bad against aggro, usually. Rending Flame. Should play like Crush the Weak in there or something, bud. Put him at 5. Still not winning this turn, but yeah, they're going to scoop it up. I thought they might. Alright, what have we won like 12 games tonight? I just can't be upset about that, you know? Oh, man. So that's going to be a fun game. Honestly, it's going to be a fun night to put on YouTube, but especially that one, like... Ooh, that's going to be a good one. We got 2 packs. Let's see if we get a Mythic. That's the only way we're really getting anything out of these packs. Yep, 20 gems. Look, guys, I like duplicate protection. I like that duplicate protection exists, but is 20 gems not kind of a slap in the face? Is 20 gems enough? Is that really... Is that what we're doing? Well, I guess we do have 420 gems, so at least we landed on a good meme to end the night.